everybody, welcome back to the Claremont Classic Garage. Time for me to go on an unhinged rant. For those of you who aren't aware, I'm in Canada. I'm a proud Canadian. I love my country. I love the little town I live in. And I want to support local businesses. It's great, right? But in this country, we get ripped off. We get cleaned out on every single thing we buy. We pay the highest cell phone rates in the world. We've got the highest internet rates in the world. And don't even get me started on car parts. When I started working on this truck and realized that I was stuck, I needed 2 flex hoses, 2 wheel bearings, and a tie rod end. I said, oh, no problem. I'll just check around here and get them locally so I'm not tying up Dad's truck for an extra week. I went up to, I'm not going to mention names, okay? But I went to a major Canadian retailer that sells a lot of car parts. They couldn't even get half the stuff. Number one, because this is a little bit of a unicorn, being that it's only 2-wheel drive, and there's you know, it was probably less than 5% of the total production. I understand that. The other problem is this computer-controlled inventory that all retailers have now, trying to cut everything to the last penny. Anything that isn't a constant, heavy, everyday seller, out. Anyway, the flex hoses, they couldn't even source them. There's nothing. Fine. So I go to the local jobber. They're good guys there. I'm not faulting them. They have to buy the parts before they sell them to me, right? This is not their fault. But they know my face. I'm in there, you know, often enough. And they look after me. They give me trade price. I think they do that for all their walk-in. But I'm not singling myself out as being special. But they give me trade price. So anyway, so 2 flex hoses, 2 hub bearing assemblies, 1 tie rod end. We're not going to count these right now. These are the banjo bolts for the flex hoses because they couldn't even find a listing for them at the jobber. Their quote, tax in for this stuff, my price was $744.78 for what's in this friggin' box. Okay, that's Canadian, all right? So figure that out. It's probably about 500 American if you're over there. Okay? I said, what? I go online. I get everything from a major online auto parts retailer. Now, the flex hoses and the tie rod end were part number for part number, the exact same ones that I was quoted for in Canada. These 2 wheel bearings, yes, they're Mevotech. They quoted me SKF. The only problem with this was if I'd have gotten SKF, it would have been coming from a different warehouse and it would have been an extra shipping. So I got these. These are the premium Mevotech ones, not the standard grade ones, whatever. All of this stuff delivered was $294 Canadian. Take away the $47 delivery, let's call it $250. So to buy this stuff from the US in Canadian money was 500 Canadian dollars, that's $350 your money, less than buying it locally, 5 minutes from my house. That is disgusting. We are being taken for a ride in this country. Yes, the SKF bearings would have added $100 to this bill, but the difference still would have been 400 bucks. Anyway, so whatever. As much as I'd love to support local businesses, I can't. That's ridiculous. Anyway, rant over. Let's get to work.